What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Funny Man, and your other boy, Muted. We is here on the Gamers EDU to be casting an incredible L game. And I am ready. Are you ready, Pierce?
Man, I am so ready. This is going to be, maybe not the most like high intensity match, but I mean, who knows? It's a new map. I mean, it's a new playing ground for both teams. So, even though it is Northridge Black, the undefeated 11-0 team with only 2 matches left, including this one versus 10th. I mean, I should actually say 11th ranked DH Gold. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, the big thing is can Northridge finish off that season undefeated? Because they've got DH Gold tonight, and then they play actually Friday, their last match of the season against their fellow team Northridge Red to end it off. So, be interesting to see tonight, can they do it? I mean, new map, playing against DH Gold. This will be a good one to watch.
I'm excited. I mean, if we're doing caster predictions, I'm going to say it's going to be CSUN, and I'm going to say it's 13-3. 13-3. Just because, I mean, they're a powerhouse. They got so much firepower. I know that Gold is getting Bobic back this week, as we saw him last week, and we casted him last week with a sub. They foul hard. I think it was like, 13-4, maybe 13-2 or somewhere around the longs like that. But I mean, I don't know. I think that they can do it. I think that Northridge is going to keep their reigning terror going 12-0 easy. They'll go 12-0 with them. It would be the biggest upset of the season, though, if Gold shuts down Northridge. An 11th ranked team against number 1, shutting them down.
Right at the end of the season. Yeah, that would be the upset. But it looks like DH is going to go for the triple feature and get Omen, Jet, and Rays. So they're really looking to use the verticality of this map to take advantage of those high ground spots, and especially on attacking. What a great way to start. Especially these teams are going to continue to hit A like they were in that last match. They'll definitely be the best champs possible for there, but looks like we're getting an Omen and a Jet on the side of CSUN Black. Looks like they're also going to get the Omen, the Jet, and the Ray. Or no, I'm sorry. Actually, they're going to have a Reyna and a Sage. This is pretty interesting, running the Reyna, the Sage. They're only opting, I mean, for one technical entry fragger. Sage going to be supporting there. You've got the Omen and Jet that can get up to the high ground. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Jet will be an entry fragger as well. So they still got that decent firepower, but interesting comp for both teams. I mean, going to be plenty of smokes, plenty of chances to cut off these sight lines, and so already you can see 20 seconds before the round starts. It looks like on the attacking side that DH is going to actually set up for. It looks like they're going to start with a B push. Now, I mean, they're still kind of hovering in front of their spawn. I mean, they could rotate somewhere else at the last second, but interesting to see if they're the team that starts the switch up and starts off towards B instead of A.
It would be very interesting to see. So it kind of can go either way, though. We got 2 invested on both sides, and then we have 1 watching mid for the push as we're waiting for this buy phase to end here. It's going to be very interesting. I'm wondering, though, how it's going to go. We got a Sage. We do have the Reyna, like you said. On the other side of the team, it looks a little bit more comparable. Things that I would expect out of Gold, they've pretty much stayed the same. But I think we're seeing Bobic actually pull out the Jet for them because he's usually their Sova main. Let's see. Yep, he is the Jet for their side. Dongle's still sticking with Breach, so that's been huge. I appreciate Dongle. I think he's the only player that's stuck with Breach the entire season. I have not seen him hop off of any other agent other than just maining Breach. Maybe a Brim, maybe. But I honestly would doubt it. I think he's only been on Breach. So We're going to see how it goes. We're actually in a pause here. Starting off at the beginning, it looks like somebody must have DC'd at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, looks like from reading the chat, it was DCMH. Somebody on the side of DH said he was having lag spikes, and the system now says that he's been disconnected. So we're just gonna have to hang around a little bit longer, as hopefully DCMH is able to get his lag spikes figured out.
Otherwise, it's going to be a roll. It's going to be a roll if they're doing 4v5 the entire time, and the amount of firepower that right now CSUN is going to be able to bring onto this map. Even like they're comfortable. Look at Poise. Look at that Poise. He's just hopping around. He's just giving everybody a little bit of a teaser.
A little fun time. Yeah, and that'd be rough if you lost your Omen, because that's a lot of your one-way smokes and, you know, just nice smokes in general. You're losing, but yeah, hopefully DCMH gets his setup figured out. And but yeah, I mean, after last match, what have you thought of Icebox so far?
I think it's been really great. It's very versatile in every area. I think it really causes players to not only think out the box, no pun intended, but really think outside their play style. I mean, not every map supports some things where, like at the A bomb side, how you're saying, they have. I mean, I think Jet's full potential is there, because I think we see her and even Omen and Raze as well. We see them really only have what, Haven at times, maybe a couple boxes in between that are major. I mean, the whole entire A side is a playground, and then the openness of B, we can really see like Cypher's and Killjoy's equipment kind of a little bit more shine, because that's what they're going to need. They're going to need to be able to secure perimeters. So I think it really causes players to just think outside of how their play style is, and really get to explore the full potential of their agents and see what they really can do, you know? So Icebox, I'm funny, man, and I approve of this message. That's all I have to say.
And I approve of Icebox. Yeah. Oh yeah, I enjoy it too. I think it's a nice change up to the game a little bit. I mean, you thought Split had some height to it. Well, you just got a whole new dosage of height with this map. A lot of different angles to play, especially on A. Mid is such a and yeah, we are gonna get that B push. Fiesto Nino tried to get up there, but quickly met by Bobit. Chris is there to back him up on the trade as well. So 4v3 advantage right now for DH, but the bomb is still going to be going over to B.
That's going to be really huge. Poise does get hit with that, though, from Brim. Able to knock him down a little bit, but Dongle's able to secure the kill with the headshot onto Poise. 2v4. Brim is still pretty much, or Breach is still pretty much low health. We're going to see Devins, though, try to take on a team. DCMH says no. Comes back from that disconnect and says, let me disconnect you. And Chris closed it out. Take the first round. Pretty impressive.
First round on the board for DH against San Jose. I mean, they gotta, be feeling good to take the pistol round, and I'm excited to see a B push. That was a nice push right there. I love the play. Between Chris and Dongle had each other's back, and I mean, they're able to get the trades there. B get a 4v3 advantage, and even though the bomb went down, nice little retake. Or, well, I mean, I should say they were the ones on the attacking. So, I mean, nice position, held it well together, and I mean, the first round on the board. So, and get off to a nice little start. I mean, we could see what we thought was the unthinkable.
That would be pretty insane if it does happen. DCMH, though, he's able to take out the Monkey Man.
Targets destroyed.
Pretty interesting here.
That lets them know there will not be a return to Monkey today. But Chris trying to sneak up on the high ground, but Devin's aware of that push, and Devins is the only one on A currently. 4 players from the side. Wow. Okay, Devins with another kill, holding it off. He has able to save 4 players on the side of DH are pushing towards A, but Devins is still buying his team time to flank behind them at A. I mean, the last time we saw, almost a full team flank behind the attackers at A, they got shut down instantly, but it does not look like a single player from DH is back yet. so this could be a collapse really quickly. Devon's going to be on a 3 kill.
30 seconds left.
Dongle, though, with that stun, able to go and get him. Piazzonino returns to favor onto Dongle, now leaving it at a 2v1. The only one left is the Rays trying to do some work, but Kuma gets shut down by Piazzonino. Long range with the sub. Great job from the side of Northridge, and now we are 1-1 in today's series.
That should have been another round. I mean, that was only one player left alive. I'm surprised that it didn't swarm Devons like that quickly. I mean, I guess they were kind of afraid of, Devons having backup on A, but Devons was the only one. Basically solo held A on his own, gave CSUN Black, the rest of his team, time to rotate over, and I mean, we'll honestly collapse on him in the end and win. So props to Devons for being the only one at A. I mean, that's, a nice solo play, but I think it's just, a denial of information as well for the side of DH. They didn't know if anybody else was there. They didn't flood. They only kind of chose one player at a time to go, and that's what happens. You let one player go at a time, they just get picked off.
LOL!
3.
That was just a 3 headshot, bro. That was a triple headshot kill right now. They're trying to make some things happen over for the side of gold, but Chris gets dropped, and Monkey Man's able to save boys as he takes down Kuma, putting it at a 2v1. That was really impressive. Shout outs to that triple kill headshot right there. That was really good to see.
Yeah, that's brutal. Back-to-back rounds. Devons and Powell just individual players for the side of CSUN making the big plays, getting the 3K for Devons, and then that was just a triple spray right there for Lowell. So huge play by them. I mean, that basically completely erases the pistol round that DH had scored.
Placing sentry. Wall raised.
This is going to be huge, as I think they're going to be rotating over towards B. This is going to be their first B push, but Piazzonino is using his utility pretty well. And honestly, I'm liking it, because I think this is probably where the Sage is going to shine pretty well with her utility. Just being able to shut down a really large area by herself is going to be pretty huge. Dongle gets the shots onto Devon. Sage comes through. Almost takes down a couple, but Lowell's able to return it to Chris, and Bobik's able to take down Lowell.
One enemy remaining.
1v4. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of back. It's almost back and forth here. Kind of. I honestly wouldn't expect this out of number one. I feel like it would take at least 3 rounds before Gold's able to put anything on.
Yeah, but 2 rounds in a row. I mean, this would be the map, and I mean, now this map's being played, Monday and Friday. I mean, well, those maps being played Monday and Wednesday. I mean, Northridge, Black has a match today and on Ascent. So if there would be any day for them to lose, it'd be this, right? Brand new map, first time playing it in the league. I mean, Friday, they're comfortable with Ascent, right? They should have no problems taking that against their fellow team in red. But I mean, this map is new. I mean, they've, got to feel comfortable on it, kind of figure it out their first time as a team. And I mean, who knows?
Turn out.
I mean, this map just got put in the competitive rotation, a couple weeks back, just came out about a month ago. So, I mean, not the most time in the world to get used to it. Who knows how much time they've spent practicing on it. So, I mean, yeah, they're, on different levels as teams, but when it comes to a new map, your team coordination might be thrown off a little bit. And yeah, I mean, look at that, already up 2 kills in the round.
We did see an op come out, though.
Spike planted.
Boys has the op in hand, but I mean, he's still got 2 teammates down. Monkey Man's going to be low health. Poise is going to go crazy. Monkey Man finds one, but DCMH trades it. Bobik gets Poise. I mean, it's hard to push in there off in a close quarter situation, but Devon's in the 1v3 looking to make some work here.
Already shutting down one. He does have one player that he really has to worry about that has full health, and then, of course, the Jet player. But I think they're just going to play it pretty well. Bobik's going to stay back. Devon is getting the fuse. He gets it halfway. He gets it full. Oh no, is he gonna be able to get it?
Nobody's
He
peeking
gets it!
Nobody's peeking!
Here.
Oh my god, there's no way that Devin's just got that defuse off. I mean, Bobik's up in the high ground. All he has to do is just drop back, drop off behind him and he gets the kill. But Devin's able to just completely stick the bomb. I mean, maybe he thought he was going to fake it. And I mean, either way, the attackers are playing two different angles. I mean, he's not going to be able to check both and get, instantly swing on both of them and get the kill. So
Get out of my way.
I don't know. That's just a lack of communication or lack of awareness there by DH. But and that should have been their 3-2 advantage, not Northridge's.
Yeah, this is really huge. We'll see what gets to happen. I'm still surprised. It's like a ninja defuse just happened right now.
Really? I mean, yeah, that was the ninja defuse. I mean, you had one player right above you, and you're just able to stick that bomb and get it. I mean, Devin's holding off A on his own, staking the 1-2, gets the first blood in this round, able to back out, but Bobik's going to be there on the high ground. So Devin's a bit far up without any teammates to help him. He's going to be able to trade back.
Poise right now, going off too as well, bringing out the Blade Storm, putting it at a 4v2, getting that aggression on there. Bomb is down towards A. All he needs to know is that. Gets the shots onto DCMH. Only one that is left is Chris. Shuts down Poise. 3v1. The team's about to collapse. Chris goes down. 4-2. This has been great, dude.
Yeah, now the lead's starting to build a little bit, only a couple rounds, but yeah, I mean, I think that round is going to kind of set the tempo for Northridge, right? I mean, they had no right winning that round before this past one, but Devin's able to get the stick. Devin gets the first blood again, gets traded out, but teammates are there instantly to back up on A, and they're not able to push through at all.
Get out of my way.
DH gets shut down, and it's like DH is gonna kind of go for an all A push here. It's interesting how these teams keep doing that. I mean, mid is completely smoked off. You've got the Sentinel playing towards B. Looks like a proper default setup for the side of Northridge Black.
Yeah, that was really big for the Jet being able to get that kill. No, Bobik misses his Blade Storm, gets shut down. Chris trades out Poise, but Devin's able to get the kills onto DCMH. Now Monkey Man trading out Kuma. Now, again, the only one left is going to be Chris. And there he goes.
Yeah, we're seeing the setup from Northridge Black that I thought, I would see out of, the teams or the expected setup. Stick that Killjoy over to B, do that 2-1-2 default, and I mean it worked out. They had the Killjoy there, smokes were up mid, kind of forced DH Gold to all go A, and when you're just funneling through one direct way like those listing in that last match, it's kind of hard to do anything. I mean, they got shut down, almost a flawless round. So now we have a 5-2 advantage. Nice little early start for DH, but that is slowly being whittled away as Lowell gets the first block.
It's gonna be huge right now. We're right. Whoa! They did have the man advantage, but now they get the man advantage again. We still have Black here having a 3v1 advantage, or 3v2 advantage onto there, but we do still have two ults out of the side of Gold. Kuma has his, and DCMH has his as well, so this is going to be very interesting. They can really close the gap here if they're able to use one of those ults. And, oh, we're seeing it come out of Kuma right now. Can he get a shot off? Can he take down anybody? But another poor usage of a Raze ult that we see.
One player remaining.
Oh my god, DCMH.
I'm kind of speechless on that one.
The turn and burn triple spray right there. That's insane. I had to look away to sneeze for a second. I looked just back to see him spray 3 people down. But that happened so quickly in a flash of an eye. Oh man, such a clutch play. So the stream open to the side just to kind of catch that one back.
Cover going out.
I'm not too
Exactly
sure.
what went down right there, but clutch triple spray by DCMH to keep DH in the game, and they're gonna have 3 ults inside of DH, and it looks like they're gonna go for a mid play. Devon's gonna go get the first blood through the smoke, able to reposition. The blind comes out, but Lowell's there to get DCMH as well. If your situation here comes to push up mid, and this round is going very fast.
It's going. I mean, right now we're left with Bobic. Bobic can shut down the teams, but Monkey Man says no. We're not letting you do that. 6-3. It's kind of crazy when we see Black just knock down 3-4 people at just within a second. The round hasn't even started. It's like boom, round started, and you're already off like 4 people dead on your team, and there's only 1 person left alive. Like that's pretty insane if you ask me. So, I mean. Right now, if Gold's looking to keep it in, they need to do what they did at the very beginning, is just be that dominance, put that the aggression, because I think they're just playing a little bit too passive and careful at this point, and they're allowing CSUN Black to get very comfortable here in Icebox when it looked like at the beginning, really, they weren't the ones that were comfortable. So, very interesting little flip here that we're seeing out of both teams, but again, this is the 9th round. They win this. It's 10 rounds on the board, 2 rounds away from the half, so we'll see how it goes here. As the team tries to push, Fiesto shuts down Bobic, gets another.
Also just caught him a little bit. Two of your entry fraggers right away, and they just sprayed down the rest of DH 7-3. Yeah, like you said, I mean, you know, DH is bringing it to him in the first few rounds. I mean, I think that little choke on the Ninja Defuse kind of hurts a little bit. I mean, they're able to get around back afterwards, but now it's been all Northridge on the defensive side, and yeah, Kuma off to a little bit of a rough start, 1-9, not able to find anything going his way at the moment. And I just saw the replay of that DCMH triple in the side, and yeah, he was able to get 2 in the front. The Jet even dashed up right behind him, and he did a complete 180 to get the triple.
Hacks, maybe? I'm just joking. I don't believe that, but that's insane.
Yeah, nice play overall, but Lowell with another first blood on the Bobic. Bobic has now been first blooded. Kind of the past 2-3 rounds at this point, kind of rough flow for him. But DH is going to try to get a back push on A. Devons is the only one there.
That was really huge for Devons. Gets it off, becomes invisible. Now he's healing. Oh no, can he get another? He knows where the other 2 players are at. We got the Killjoy ult coming out for both sides. We got an attacker and a defender, so that's going to be really huge. No players are detained, though, for the side of the attackers, but can the defenders get one? Can they possibly detain one? Yes, they do! DTMH was still in, gets detained. That's a feels bad, but nobody's collapsing. This is a big point.
As the defuse happens, that's a 5v2 defuse.
One
I mean,
player remaining.
what do you throw that out and just kind
Last
of force them
round
to go
in the
back? They all
half.
lose their lives in the end. It's a flawless round with a defuse. I wonder if the bomb plants, that's still considered a flawless or not. But I mean, in my eyes, no player went down. That's a flawless. Yeah, I mean, so far so good. Yeah, Northridge in the driver's seat, 8-3. You know, going out.
Get out of my way!
They win this round,
Get
and
out
they'll be
of my
9-3 and only 3 rounds away from staying undefeated. So definitely gotten a lot more comfortable as this game has gone on.
Yeah, they've been showing dominance. They've been looking like they've played this map for all of their life. Fiesto, though, able to get a 2-piece right off the bat. Gets traded out by Chris. Boy still has the Blade Storm. Is able to just hurt both players. But now it's a 1v3.
Yeah. Devon's going to be all alone in a 1v3, but if you want anyone in that clutch situation right now, it's going to be Devon's. Kuma's low health. The other 2 players on the side of DH have some health taken off, and Devon still has plenty of points in hand to use the healing or repositioning ability. Has a couple of eyeballs left with an instant edge on the 1v2. This could be a repeat all over again. You gotta think they're gonna check the bomb this time. Yeah, flash comes
One
out
player
in the
remaining.
corner, but Devins instantly sprays on the dongle. Devins gets the heal, repositioning, still has 150 HP. Hunting for Kuma. Oh no!
That's a feels bad, dude. Missed all his shots right there.
Oh man, honestly, should
Switching
have had that
sides.
clutch. 150 health. Kuma barely had any. Shoots over the right shoulder of Kuma, and Kuma gets a clutch headshot. Very important round win for them. Kuma hadn't been doing too much on the scoreboard all game long, but holds his own in a 1v1 and at least gets them 4 rounds on the defensive side. I mean, on the attacking side.
Satchel out.
Gonna be huge right now. See what they're able to do if they're gonna close it out. But this is a pistol round, so I mean, if DH is looking to bring it back or even get it close, they got to take these next 2.
Yeah. And they need a pistol to start and to hold on the next round and just kind of get a good spree going, get settled into this game, and looks like we're going to get a quick A hit right here from the side of Northridge.
Swarm grenade out.
They're pushing through DH's position. They got 2 defenders. The other ones are trying to rotate through. They should know it's the entire squad getting shots. Chris gets some shots onto Lowell. Boys shuts him down, though. 4v4 now.
Planted.
No man advantage yet, but the bomb is down. Fiesto's about to throw down his healing.
There's so many angles to check here. This bomb is so hard to retake. It's going to be rough to kind of clear all these
One
angles.
player
I mean,
remaining.
Poise, Devins, they're doing the teamwork. They're peeking from the angles, team shooting together. And yeah, A once it's been planted and taken, it is so much harder than B to take back. So, and you saw it right there is Northridge just wipes the rest of the round, goes 9-4.
It's getting there. It's a little bit.
Oh, good.
No, you go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, it just now makes it so much more rough for DH. They needed that pistol round to be able to swing things back in their favor, because sometimes pistol rounds can lead to an easy, 3-round win. You get the pistol, the eco, and that kind of gun round where both teams are able to buy, and then they're basically right back in at 8-7. But now losing it, I mean, this could turn into an easy 11-4. For the side of Northridge, and they're already coming out the gates hot low, and Devon's a 2.
Yeah, it's a 5v3 right now. Chris able, though, to shut it down, get it a little bit closer. 4v3, though. Poise comes out, knocks out Dongle. Chris trades out Poise, putting it at a 3v2, only a 1-man advantage away from him. And so it's going to be crazy, but they do got 1 person hurt on their team.
One player remaining.
Yeah, Fiesta going hunting with that stinger. Finds Chris, and it's going to be a 1v3 for Chris. I mean, it's going to be a 1v3, I should say, for DCMH. 8 and 10 has a shorty in hand. Is going to have to use that shrouded step and mobility to get close quarters, but it doesn't look like DCMH is going to be pushing too fast, and that should be round number 10 on the board for the side of Northridge. But looks like we're going to have a little bit of a disconnection on our side of the stream, so we know that it's going to be 10-4 right now for the side of Northridge, but not able to see too much else at the moment. So
We are a little.
Yep. Should be able to get back into the match right here. But yeah, I mean, like we said, nice start for DH, but Northridge Black just settling into it real well. And I mean, 10 rounds on the board. They're only 3 rounds away from the dub. They just looked, comfortable ever since that clutch by Devins. They just looked super comfortable. Devins has been an outstanding player, just getting a lot of just individual frags with Reyna, which is what you expect to see with that type of hero. Honestly, just taking on the role of just defending bomb sites 1v2, 1v3, and doing it, getting that nice clutch. Devins has really been the clutch player for Northridge, and off the back of Devins, just really been able to, string all these rounds together.
Yeah, it's basically been a completely different CSUN Black team ever since that clutch happened. Like you said, it's almost like they're comfortable. They're sitting in the cruising seat while we have the side of DH Gold just not too integrated anymore. They came out popping and hot. It almost made me believe for a second. I'm like, yo, I think they could stop them. But now we're back to the same point. And we come into the round. It looks like they take a round, though. Gold was able to take a round. 10-5 right now.
Round. Wow.
So, huge.
Yeah, lost the pistol and Percy, but able to take the gun round. So, a little bit of hope for them is... Well, I mean, it looks like... See if they buy right now. Actually, there's only 2 guns on the side. No, they didn't take the gun round. I'm sorry. They took the round post pistol, so... Good on them, but they're not going to be in the position to do a full buy. So, Economy's going to be a little bit of damage. Devin's going to knock down Bobic. Bobic's but the team shot is there.
Yep, they're able to get the trades, and there the trades come even more. Monkey Man against Dongle, DCMH against Fiesto. Now it is a 3v3. They even out the man advantage. There is 3 players from the side of CSUN onto A, so it's going to be really huge. They need to make something happen. Poise gets shut down by DCMH. Fantastic aim coming out of him. 2v2. And it's anybody's game at this point. It can go either way.
I mean, glad to see that Poise is feeling it, but a little bit of a reckless challenge to try to go ahead and fly out on DCMH, because now it leaves them in a 1v2 situation as Kuma's able to find low. Y'all and Monkey Man in this situation, stuck in a rough corner to play from. Is the Raise nade still alive? You're not going to want to be in any tight spaces, but yeah, now it's going to be 2 rounds back on the board for DH. So I mean, they're trying to breathe a little bit of life back into this game and try to swing it back a little bit. So, I mean, got 6 rounds on the board. So considering what we've seen from Northridge, I mean, this is not the typical game we're used to seeing, right? We're used to seeing them, you know, at max 13-5, but a lot recently, I mean, 13-3, 13-4. I mean, they come in and they just put a lot of these teams, you know, to the dust very fast. But, you know, in the past few weeks, I mean, DH right now is giving them the biggest test so far.
Yes, they have. So it's going well. I think the only other team, other than like how you said, other than SJSU, that's the only other team that took it as far. I think they won 13-9 or 13-8 against them. Yeah. And we're seeing similar performance out of DH. So. Pretty crazy. Kuma, though, gets that headshot on Lowell. Great accuracy on his part.
He's playing on the open with no smokes at all to cover, but here comes a power Sage, gets the red. DCMH is able to kill the Sage, so 2 kills in the round, kind of negates the res at the end. And come out from the side of DH. Monkey, though, going to try to get that bomb plant down. That killjoy out from the attacking team. Was not able to detain anybody. Gets the bomb down, but they're at a disadvantage now, so it's going to be on DH to try to retake this. They're going to be pushing through mid to do it.
It is a 3v4, but now it went to a 1v3 within an instance. Poise is the only one left with a Sheriff. Let's see what the boy can bring in town, but DCMH able to shut him down, going 10-7. That's, what are we looking at? 3 rounds in a row again. This is just the goal that I was going to say that we need to see. That's the goal that we saw at the very beginning.
Yeah, this is where it starts to get a little bit dangerous, right? 3 rounds in a row. I mean, yes, Northridge still has a 3-round lead, but I mean, that's got to feel good for the side of DH. You've just taken 7 rounds off of the undefeated Northridge Black team, and you've done 3 rounds in a row at this point, so the economy is going to be looking a bit nice for the side of DH. As you saw a little bit on the side of your screen, Bobic on the jet with an off in hand. You're going to be looking to get some opening first bloods, but not quite, as it looks like Northridge is going to go for a fast A push and cause a rotate to come out from DH.
It's going
to be real huge right now as we're seeing this push come through. Chris able to get 2.
2 important kills. Devin's low. Monkey Man goes down at the 4v2.
Fiesta, though, shuts it down. Now it's a 3v2.
One enemy remaining.
Kuma, though,
Kuma in
gets
the
down,
flank.
boys.
Bombs down. Kuma pulls out the ult, kills the Sage 4 rounds in a row. It's only 2 rounds away from DH, and I mean, this is the second stream, but this is some prime time action. I mean, DH is 2 rounds away from tying it up. You know, being down basically 5-6 rounds, tying it up against the undefeated. I gotta remind you guys, undefeated Northridge, 11-0. Has basically beaten every single top team and only have the 11th ranked DH to finish off right now. And their counterpart, I think 8th ranked CSUN Reds. I mean, they've taken on the top. They've beaten the best of the best, but now DH is taking it to them.
Yeah, that's very well. Devons might have just given CSUN what they needed, a first blood and a man advantage. They just need to work off of this now. DCMH gets shut down by Poise. That's exactly what he was looking for. Poise, though, able to dodge them bullets like he was in a Matrix. My gosh.
Oh, no, Bobik. Oh, no. I mean, the callouts must not have been there. I mean, the dash, 2 kills, the dash came out. Bobik gonna be killed in the back. That op is gonna get
One player standing.
Kuma's hunting. Poise, man on a mission, headshotting everybody. Finally gets dropped by Chris, but Chris low health in a 1v4, finally gonna lose it. That op should be picked up right now by Fiesto Nino. No. Wait. Actually decides to drop it, not keep it in the end. Looks like Bobik will buy it right back though, but what was a 4 round in a row victory now gets cut by the side of Northridge. They're 11-8. I mean, they had it going, but Poise just so huge in that round, dashing through Tube and Kitchen to be able to get 3 kills and get his team the round.
Yeah, dashing.
Yeah.
Cover going out.
Dashing right at the perfect time in the holiday season. But yeah, it looks like Bobik gets his op back and so he can make some work happen, but it looks like Northridge is going to go get another A hit. There's nobody actually sitting on the A site, so if they had this information like we do, I mean, this plant should come down instantly. It looks like they're going to be able to find it very quickly here as the wall's going to come out. Bomb should be going down any moment for Monkey Man. And this is rough. Nobody on the A site. A hard bomb site to retake. But the Field is going to come back, so it at least will force some people out. Kuma gets it back on the Devons. Kuma with another.
That was solid. Kuma was coming around the flanks. I was about to highlight him right now. Now it's going to be a 2v3. Left in the round. 1v3. Whoa. What is going on right now? It is 11-9. Oh my goodness. DH is giving a run for the money.
Yeah, 11-9. I mean, that was rough. I mean, without that Killjoy ult, there's no way they win that round. I mean, getting the bomb plant down, 5v5, nobody on the side of DH, sitting on a bomb site, extremely hard to retake, but it was such a good thing that Chris had the Killjoy ult, able to drop it in a good position where it forces them to drop back towards A belt and A main and not be able to fully defend their plant properly.
Enemy kill.
So, good job on them. Bobik opening up on the top. Exactly what we wanted to see, but Lowell jumps up and gets the kill.
Recalling my bot.
That was great shots. Right through the smoke, able to get the prediction. Bomb is going down again. Can Chris get the shots?
Hey.
He's tagging him, though. He's tagging him. Real huge. It is a 3v4 right now for the side of CSUN. Now drops the op, gets it back, trying to make something happen for the team. DH is about to collapse, tries to get kills. Kumas gets shuts down. Fiesto shuts down Dongle. 2v2, and both players are absolutely hurt right now.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be match point for them. I mean, good kills to start by DH, but not the best play by Kuma. Jumping into that pistol, kind of gets stuck by Fiesto in the end. And I mean, I thought with that opening pick from Bobik, I was like, this is it. They're going to bring it within 1 round, but not exactly. I mean, Bobik and Kuma both 9 and 16, having a rough game. I mean, just imagine, I mean, that's 2 of your entry fraggers not having the best game in the world. If they were able to step up right here at the end of the match, I mean, they could easily throw this into overtime. But I mean, if this still even goes away, Northridge, you got to give big props to DH, able to take 9 rounds off of the side of an undefeated team, and this is huge for them.
Yeah, it's really big for them. Like, again, just to state it, the set number 2 was the only one that was able to put up such a great play. We only seen CSUN roll. That was about it. Bobic, though, great shots. Oh!
Spike
Just a
planted.
little bit high. A little bit too high. Can't fully push out. Gets detained. That's a rough position for your off player
You
to be
will
in
not
right now.
kill my allies.
That's going to be really huge, but they get a res off. Shuts down Poise again. It's a 4v5. It's a bloodbath here. Devin gets the kill onto Dongle. Devin gets the kill onto DCMH. Monkey Man. Kuma! Oh my goodness.
Remaining.
It's all up to Bobic.
Bobic. 1v3 has it off at such a close angle, but
Attackers
Fiesta
win.
Nino gets the headshot. 13-9. Northridge Black stays undefeated at 12-0. My gosh, they really did it. I mean, this was not a comfortable map by them for any means. I mean, blew our predictions out of the water. Honestly, I think, what you and me called it about 13-4, 13-5. I mean, we were basically calling it as, Northridge matches has usually gotten over the past few weeks, honestly, the whole season. But DH definitely brought it to him. But looking at the stat line, look at that: 23 kills, 10 assists for Fiesta Nino. Definitely a popular player in the chat, going big on that Sage. I mean, you look at the rest of the scoreboard, it's not even that pretty for Northridge. 18-19, 18-15, 14-13, 13-13. I mean, the only player doing outstandingly well was Fiesta Nino on that Sage, but just shows you that it's not all about that KD in the end. And in so many first bloods even coming out on the side of DH. I mean, you look at it, it's 5, 6, 10, 11 first bloods versus about 9. So I mean, they had the first blood advantage in the game. I mean, DH, such an impressive map for them to put this kind of a performance on. I mean, new map, taking 9 rounds off of it. I mean, they lost in the end, but to perform like this on a new map versus the undefeated Northridge, I mean, they at least gotta walk out their heads held high a little bit.
Yeah, they did well. I mean, at the end of the day, 13-9, really huge. We both didn't expect that. That's 2 13-9s for tonight. First match that we got to cast, 13-9. Second match, 13-9. So great plays out of both teams. We just need to see a little bit of aggression from the side of, or not even aggression, just keep the consistency of the aggression. I mean, that would have probably got it to honestly, I could have seen it at least going like 15-12 or something like that, to be honest, or it could have gone that way.
You don't let Devons get that one clutch plant, right? 12-10. You don't let Devons hold a bomb site single-handedly in its overtime. Like, there's just a couple rounds that, if they would have gone just a little bit differently for the side of DH, we would be commentating overtime right now. Like, it was super close. I mean, this was the closest we've seen all season long from Northridge, winning. And I mean, DH was just super close. So big props to them for doing it. I mean, so close, but yeah. So guys, that's going to be the end for us tonight. Northridge will stay undefeated at 12-0. They have one match left to play, and that'll be on Friday against their fellow team, Northridge Red. So you guys will definitely want to see that match. So thanks you guys for stopping by. My name has been Muted. You can follow me on Twitter at MutedT1 and on Twitch as well at MutedPA.
And I've been another one of your casters, Funny Man, and you can always find me on twitch.tv/FunnymanLHG. We stream regularly, trying to hit goals, and everything. So if you guys want to hang out ever, just feel free to drop in. And have a great rest of your guys this week. We'll catch you on Wednesday for some more matches.
Absolutely. Catch you guys then. Have a good night.